Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for another Ghost Recon Wildlands video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving my honest review of the Fallen Ghost DLC. So I did a video like this about the Narco Road DLC, and I will, if you guys want to check that out, I will link it down in the description below. But I wanted to do a review on this DLC because I know there's a lot of people that don't have the Season Pass, and they will be able to purchase this DLC this coming Tuesday, and I kind of wanted to give you guys my opinions on the DLC and let you guys know. It's completely up to you if you want to buy it or not, but I'm going to try to give you guys as much information and my opinion of the game so far, the DLC, so that you guys can make a proper judgment and pick up this DLC if you want to. So right out of the gate, DLC Fallen Ghost is a completely separate game mode, very similar to Narco Road, that basically you have to start a brand new character, which when you do that, your character is going to be maxed out level 30. You're going to have all of the skills, the base skills from the base game are going to be as high ranked as possible. They're going to be fully ranked up, so all the skills from the base game you are going to have. But they do increase the level cap to 35, and then you do have to go around, level up, find skill points, and level up your character from 30 to 35, and unlock some of the really cool skills that are in the Fallen Ghost DLC. But overall, the DLC, I'm just going to give it a quick number of a rating. I'm going to probably give it an 8 out of 10. And I'm going to explain that reasoning here, but the gameplay you're actually watching in the background right now, guys, is me and another guy that I'm friends with. It's actually one of 7. If you guys follow 7 on YouTube, it's one of his friends. We went through this base on the hardest difficulty, just taking it down just for fun, having a good time doing it. So that's the gameplay you guys are actually watching in the background. But this DLC was it was a breath of fresh air for Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know, the base game was stale because, you know, it's been out for, what, 3 months now, I believe? Which, on a side note, 3 months in, and the Season Pass is basically done because all the DLC for the Season Pass is already out, which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of disappointing. But the way this game plays, Fallen Ghost plays, is exactly how Ghost Recon was meant to be played. These enemies that you go up against are very, very skilled enemies. They're very tough enemies to take down, especially when you get them in small clusters and there's a lot of them. It's very hard to take them down stealthy, and once you alert them, they are absolutely brutal to actually escape the base, especially if you're playing on a hard difficulty, which, playing on the harder difficulties, you guys will get more out of this game. Playing on the hardest difficulty like we're doing here, I believe actually I might be on the second to highest difficulty, and because the highest difficulty, especially when you're in certain regions when there's a lot more of the covert ops players, it makes it really, really, really hard when there's more covert ops and the jammers and stuff like that. And I don't really want to sit in one mission for hours and hours and hours trying to do it because I keep dying. But the game itself, it's fun. The new enemies that we go up against, being that it's in a jungle region, and honestly, I don't know if they kind of ticked up the weather in this DLC, but it's always raining in this DLC, which, not gonna lie, I'm totally a fan of. It kind of makes it feel a little bit more immersive, you know, being in the jungle, trying to go stealthy against some of these enemies, and it's raining, and it's kind of, you know, the surrounding sounds and everything. But the weapons that we got, I'm a little disappointed. You cannot take these weapons back to the full game. So basically everything that's in this DLC we can't use in the full game. So you can't use any of the weapons that came to the Fallen Ghost DLC. You cannot use them in the main game. I'm pretty sure that the new melee system, how you have a combat knife instead of just your hand-to-hand combat, is not going to be in the full game. So there are some exclusive things to the Fallen Ghost DLC that are very fun. They're really cool, but I really think they should add these to the main game. It would kind of increase the longevity of the game at least a little bit, just being the fact that there are still people that go around and just kind of screw around and have fun, you know, in the base game like I do. I go around taking down bases all the time, and it's still a blast to do for me because you don't really get the same experience twice. But other than that, you know, the base game itself, the Fallen Ghost DLC, you know, you got to take down 3 bosses to get to the main boss. It's in the jungle region. You know, it is a lot of fun. Honestly, if you guys are on the fence of whether or not you should get it, my personal opinion, you guys will probably enjoy it. I understand some of the things with not being able to take the guns back to the main game. A lot of them are reskins. There are a few new weapons, including the BFG 50 cal sniper, which this thing is an absolute monster. It is so much fun to use, as well as the crossbow. Both of those weapons are really, really fun to use. And even just the animations of the knifing now, being the fact that you have a combat knife instead of just a hand-to-hand melee, it makes it more fun. It makes it a little bit more immersive. But like I said, though, if you guys play this on the hardest difficulty, that's where you're going to take the most from this game, from the DLC, because on the hardest difficulty, it is tough. It is very, very tough. It makes it feel, you know, like more deserving, I guess you could say. I don't know. But it is a lot of fun to play through on the hardest difficulty. But, you know, honestly, 100%, if you guys are on the fence of getting this, personally, I would give it a shot. I really would. I know we're going to probably be at least another month probably out until we get the PvP. And this might tie some of you guys over for a little bit. Realistically, it didn't take me too long to get through this, maybe like a couple days of playing to get through this. But overall, honestly, it is a breath of fresh air. This is the way Ghost Recon Wildlands was meant to be played. And I really wish they would have used something similar to this as the first DLC, Narco Road, being similar to this style, rather than having it be all about vehicles. Because I think this game would really have a lot more success if the first DLC right out of the gate for the season pass wasn't just based around vehicles, because the vehicles in this game, they handle really, really bad, and when you center an entire DLC around them, that was a really bad business decision on Ubisoft's part. But overall, I'm excited to play Fallen Ghost. I've been playing the crap out of it with some friends, also playing it with Seven and his group of guys and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun to play this. You can play it kind of how your play style is and have fun doing it. But if you guys have any questions at all about the Fallen Ghost DLC, make sure to leave them down below in the comments, guys, and just, you know, let me know your thoughts, whether you guys think you're going to get it, whether you're not going to get it. If you have already purchased it, do you enjoy it? Do you think, you know, that it wasn't enough, you know, from Ubisoft to put this in the game? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I really would like to know. But that is pretty much all for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like on the video, guys. It would be much appreciated. Also, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you guys do not miss any of my content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.